Welcome back to Factorio and back to Nullius on the community map. So last time I got this plastic going, trying to extend out, ready to build a larger base. So I want to rebuild the base at some point so I can do this layout better and basically have a better way of organising stuff. Now the problem I'm seeing is that if I do that, I really want to have long hand inserters. Basically I want to have at least basic belts. I don't really care about the fast belts, I want basic belts. And I want to have long inserters so I can have double belts and it'll be nice and easy. Problem being that's down here, that's going to require another science. So we have to get through this purple science electrical engineering first, which is a way off. So first what I want to do is I want to try and fix this. So basically this is running as fast as it can. That inserter's just not good enough. So I think what I can do is something like that. I guess there's no point doing two there, so I'll just do another box. I guess that'll be simpler, I'll just have one more box. And then I'll just filter them both to a smaller size, let's say 5 stacks each. So that should take care of that. What's plastic I got? Also, I probably should put a box down to store the plastic and to store the motors. Actually, storing motors there, that's fine. Box to store plastic will be over here. Probably don't need too much of that, let's do one stack for now. This pipe thing here, is this working? No. Why is this not working? Oh, because the sand is stuck. Okay, well that I can deal with. So the sand is making this. And yeah, there's a silica. I thought I was making silica, so that's where the silica is. Currently just making glass from the silica, but I can use it for other stuff. But yeah, first I think I want to move this because this is kind of self-contained, just make hydrogen and oxygen, put it in tanks and then use it. And this is the self-contained water thing, so yeah, if I get the car, I guess, because I don't really want to walk back and forth, I can put that over there. Can I seal the water over there? That would be a good place for doing power stuff. Meanwhile, I do need to start doing that rubber stuff, so let's actually do that next, just so And let's see about steel. Now, did I have researched steel already? I feel like I did. In which case, it should be here somewhere. Yep, steel ingots requires iron ingot and oxygen. I feel like I went to all this effort last time not to have extra oxygen, and now I need extra oxygen, so where should I do that? Down here, I guess, because that's where the iron is, and then I can bring the oxygen across. So what's that mean? That means stop doing that, and then I need oxygen from here across somewhere. Stop doing that as well. I move that down one tile, and oxygen can fit across there. And I feel like coming across here because I think that'll be more out of the way. Just get some more pipes quickly. So that can come down. Use these shorter pipes to where I can. Oh, I'm getting stuck on them. I wish I could get around there a little bit easier. Okay, I can get through here. Guess I probably need a bit more reach to go over there. No, can that reach? No. And they're going to fill up with that really quick, so I actually need a solution for that. Okay, well, I'll solve that problem first. What to do with this sodium hydroxide stuff? Interesting, so you can make sodium hydroxide, that's how you get sodium, and get some oxygen and water. Oxygen and water is basically just feed it back into the machine, that's simple. But it means I guess I shouldn't just throw it away, but that's a long way off. Is it worth actually keeping this stuff around or just throwing it away somewhere? So this has to move because this is in the way. I can go there. Have a belt here. And then if I had long inserters, I could just reach across, but I can put an inserter here, well, belt here in the gap. And being a solid, putting in a box is going to be annoying if I ever have to move the box. That's the other downside of my possible plan here. Well, like these boxes already are, I can pick up one of those at a time. If I drop some stuff, I could pick up a few more. 6,600, that's going to be a massive annoyance. So for the time being, until I come up with a better idea, bring that down here. Make as many of those as I can quickly. And I'm just going to put those like that. Hopefully that will do. So back to the oxygen job. So oxygen will come through there, through there. Right, then on to actually getting around to steel. So let's find the steel. What sort of machine is steel requiring? Steel requires foundries. So let's make some foundries. I wonder how many I actually need then. I guess I'll just make a couple. Let's put a split on that. Leave myself. Let's go with that much space plus a bit. Hopefully that's a safe amount. And then if I look at steel, yeah, I need to make all this stuff as well. So basically I need to do another one of those someplace and try and keep this tidy somehow, which is probably not going to happen anytime soon. But that's what I should do at least. So we got the iron coming along there. He's going to make steel ingot. Don't know why I put those power poles different distances apart. That's not doing myself any favours. Let's just make them like that so that they come in pairs, because each one can reach two machines. And actually I do need to worry about these pipes, don't I? Because I don't have long-handed inserters. That's going to be a bit of a pain. It's against my nature though. I don't want to put an extra gap in between, because I just don't really want to put an extra gap in between. So since I have long-handed inserters, I guess this will be the way to do it. Then the pipe can go there. The transport belt can go there. And that should hopefully work for everything. Where was that pipe? It's up here. So this can extend that way as needed. In fact, let's bring this back this way, just so if I do extend it in the future, it's not too much in the way. Then I don't think I need much steel right now anyway, because I don't think I even need steel for this. You'd think you would, but actually uses, yeah, there's no steel in that. Chest 2, what's that about? Oh, so it has double the storage size, but I need all this other weird stuff I don't have. Well, I guess I'm getting steel now, but I definitely won't have aluminium. Copy paste on that, because I think that's the same layout. Then, oops, I didn't see there was stuff here that's different. So, yes, there's other outputs, isn't there? Which I forgot about. Carbon dioxide, that can feed back over there. And it needs to get porosity over this stuff. So, that's something to figure out. And gravel. I'm really feeling like gravel is less useful than I think it should be. But I am going to keep it around for the moment, so... You know, I'm just going to put it in a box. This can be a later problem. Maybe I'll have a surplus of water and I'll be like, hey, what to do with this water? I know I'll put it into making acid to throw away. So I want steel plates, want more foundries. So this will give me basically boxes of steel stuff. Until I find something to automate, let's just put those straight in boxes, it'll be simpler. So those two are the same. This one then uses steel plate. Oh, so this one should have been that one. Never mind me, I'm an idiot. Didn't pay attention, that's the one I meant to click on. So you get those, you get steel rods. But then you don't get... Yeah, we don't have steel wire, we have beams which use ingot. So we don't have this. And basically I have that and that. I'm going through these boxes so quickly. That and that. One's going to be for steel, one's going to be for beams. And I probably don't need a huge number of any of those. Then the output here. So I'll just have to do the same thing with this. Pretty much all there is to it. So can't put that there. What I should have done is put the power poles in the middle in the first place. It would have tiled better. So that would have been like that. Then don't put those on the outputs because they'll get stuck. Don't know why that was there. There we go, that should tile nicely. Except that doesn't reach. Oh, I guess that goes like that then. There we go, it's not a square anymore. Carbon dioxide there. So, priority. How can I do a priority thing? Something off of that. I make a pump. Where's the pumps? Pumps. Still learning exactly where things are. They're in slightly different positions to normal. So, one pump there. Where is the pump? There. How do I do this though? I guess I do have a second pump. I can't think of a better way of doing it. That does seem to be the best solution. So if I get a second pump there, outside the tank, I'm going to link that to the tank, reach the contents, and going to do this when carbon dioxide, whatever that is, there we go, less than 1000. So this should now stop if there's enough carbon dioxide. So this should now work properly because the carbon dioxide isn't getting stuck. These will just build up some stockpiles because I'm not going to fully automate this at this time basically. This I'll move later as well. What else did I need for the car? I think it was rubber, wasn't it? Let me just check. Personal transportation car requires rubber. And a lamp. I'll probably make lamps. It's dark and I've not been making them, but yeah, I can. Rubber requires a flotation cell. And it requires that other stuff that I don't have. Where can I go and put that out the way? And okay, I'm getting tired of making those, so can I automate those while I'm here? So basically iron, stuff, and pipe. I'm just going to make pipe out of iron. It's going to be easier. So it's an iron rod, which happens to be here. Where to put it? Let's just go with that for a moment. Just till I work out what I'm doing. Alright, I bet it's a foundry. Yeah, it is. So that would go like that once I've got those made. So iron sheet and a pipe. Pipe is here. That can basically just do that. Pipe and iron sheet. We also want the iron wire from there. Want the plastic. Yeah, this is going to be a major undertaking. Let's just do it over here. See if I can do a nice tidy row of these. So we've got one-way valve, auxiliary valve, top valve. Oh, I should have actually read these. These do different things. Because it's under pressure as opposed to over pressure. I thought they were all over pressure, just like better versions or something, but they are different purposes. If I didn't have this, and I put the top up valve there, then once this tank is half full, this valve should stop. That's what I think it does. So I'm going to put that there, and if these get stuck, I'll know it didn't work, but I think that's what it's going to do. Oh, speaking of gravel, that has now broken, so I guess I'll move it all over there. So I've got pipe coming in here, and I only need pipe for the first bit. So we have a pipe. It's going to come across one to the next. And I'm going to need to have underground belts on this, I think. Because I need to put a box somewhere. I'm just going to put a box of one stack just in case I want them. This one's iron sheets. So iron sheets were that one. Then this wanted iron wire instead, which was on here. So iron wire, chains along, do some more of that. I'm just going to make like 100 of those. I'm using up so many boxes. Then this one was plastic, which happens to be this as well. And this one was iron wire. So that actually worked out quite nicely. Obviously it's going to take a little bit of time, but I don't think I need a huge number of those, at least for what I'm doing right now, until I have an automation for them. It just avoids me needing to remember to handcraft the things, and I think not handcrafting the things will be nice. I wonder if I could do tanks as well. They seem to be used quite a bit, so that'd be that. And I can change how that works so it comes down there. Have a container for them. They stack to 50 in normal Factorio, so I'm going to assume they still stack to 50. And that's the wrong machine, isn't it? Oh, it's the right machine. It has to be a medium assembler. I've got a couple of those. I'd rather not waste them, but maybe for this I can make do. So it should be there. There we go. That's that. Oh, and now inserter picked up the wrong thing, so let's replace it. Why is that not working? Oh, hang on, they don't... Oh, they're not actually a chain, so... This wants this. Why do you have to be difficult? Let me think about doing that then. Wish I'd like filter inserters and stuff. Guess that works. And then... that can go there. And then I'll try to pay attention next time, because apparently these recipes are a little bit more complicated and you have to pay attention to them, which I didn't do, so that was a bit of a waste of time. But what I could do here, because that's a medium assembler anyway, I could put a box for each of them. So 3 boxes, 3 inserters, just makes it easier to drop stuff up and see if something's empty, because I'll see if that box is empty nice and easily. Oh yeah, oxygen. I just still need to vent this oxygen as well if I do get too much of it. I think I've got some chimneys here. So what I need is a relief valve, I think. Yep, 85% pressure, so relief valve goes to there. So if there was to get too much oxygen from this, or... Did I never connect oxygen together? Well, I say it's 25% pressure. I don't think I need to store that much oxygen here. So if that's 25%, it's less than this pipe allows. Which the important feature of that will be... And that's in the way too. I guess I can make a pipe that's not very straight, so I'll have to do it that way. But that's fine. That pipe, because that can go up to 40% pressure and that valve is set to 25%. It will vent the oxygen if it needs it, I think. Let's work out this production chain. So I need to make carbon monoxide, which will be hydrogen and carbon dioxide. From that I can then make the other stuff with my auxiliary, which was this. And then from that, was it a chemical plant? I think it was a chemical plant. Yep, was that to make styrene. And then maybe it's one of those. No, what is it to make the actual rubber? A flotation cell. which also wants butadiene, which comes out of... Nope, doesn't come out of that. Okay, what does it come out of? This one, it comes from ethylene and... Is that the only way to make it? Ethylene and steam? I don't want ethylene and steam. Complicated. So I guess I need one of these just to get steam, which means I need hydrogen too. I don't want to mess with that too much because it'll screw up the ratio. But I will be needing it from somewhere, so let's just make one of those so I can keep my eye on it. And then that went into there, I think. Was it here? No. Where was it? Should have written these down or something. Is there a distillery as well? Let's get rid of the box then. Thank you. Ethylene, that's complicated. I think I've already got ethylene somewhere. Yeah, I'm just going to use that ethylene I've already got. So, as far as this goes, I want those together. Can I make better power poles yet? Nope, I don't get the big pylons until I have purple science. That's irritating. Might have to go reclaim the ones of these I've used in place I didn't, strictly speaking, need them. Just so I can... Basically, I'm just going to use them for the long distance ones then, because doing that's kind of annoying. Coming back to this, so this needed the butadiene from this. And I didn't actually realise it produced hydrogen. Right now, I don't want to mess with that, that's the thing, because I know that's the right ratio. Yeah, that could work. Trying to remind myself what I did here. This is what I said about not remembering next week what I did last week. So, using up all the brine, that's fine. I guess I should make this lower priority if I can, which would be a pipe from there. So I need one of these top-up valves. I need to not immediately build over the top of my top-up valve. So this is priority, this is less priority, because they're the same outputs anyway, so I don't care about them. They can go over there. So I'm still going to do this with the steam. Get rid of that. But the steam's going to come this way instead now. And go to there. That's going to come from that supply. Go into there. Yep, that is the correct stuff. That's probably one of those pylons I was talking about that doesn't actually serve much purpose now, because I can might as well just put a power pole kind of like that. And that. Hydrogen's going to come out of there. Fine, because I can bring it down and just join it up with that supply. So that then comes across there. Let's get rid of that. And now I just need to worry about this other one, which was this chemical plant. Use ethylene and benzene, which comes out of this. There's actually quite equal amounts. Twice as much ethylene as benzene. Of course it doesn't require equal amounts. That would be simple, wouldn't it? Apparently nothing's ever simple, and I don't even know what to do with the propane. Oh, and that's what I need that hydrogen for, which I deleted. I do actually need ethylene as well, but I don't need this much. So I'm going to have spare ethylene and propane, which I have no idea what to do with. So that one goes to... Are they the opposite way around? Why do you do this to me? So which of these was the thing I was going to get too much of? So I need 10, I need 1 to 2. 1 benzene, 2 ethylene. So ethylene is going to be too many, and ethylene is this one. So if I have a valve here, there we go, 25% pressure, good. That will take the excess of that away to do something with at some point. And I should use up all of that And I really don't know what to do with the propane right now, so I guess I'll just put it into some tank. So I'll just put some tanks there or something. Water can go over there all the time being, because nothing much else to do with it. There you go, it gives me a good place to build that. So let's build that and then something will line up. I don't know if it's net positive. I don't think it's going to be net positive. That'd be asking too much, wouldn't it? But I need to do something with it. So hydrogen is there, carbon dioxide is there. Carbon dioxide goes into there, which gives me carbon monoxide and water. Hydrogen's just not enough right now. I guess, are these not running? No, I might need to extend those. But once I do have that at least functional in some form, that can go there. That can go up there, and that will give me a supply of rubber. And then is it going into that, or have I messed this up? These icons look very similar sometimes, which is fine because that can then go around that. Oh nice, that's actually working quite quickly now. That's actually connected up properly. So I can actually almost get the car now. What did this need? I need 4 rubber. I have the 4 rubber. Brilliant. And a locomotive. Let's see what a locomotive is going to cost me. What's the stuff I don't have? Let's get that combustion chamber. Then I need the backup turbine. Actually, I've got all this stuff. I'll just let it do its thing. Small gears. I actually forget about gears. Yes, and gears need plates and rods. And they are made in an assembly machine. Is it worth doing? Yeah, because it looks like I need quite a few of them. I'd say it's worth doing. So, I've boxed store them in. That can be an underground in the future if it needs to be, as can that. And that there can just move out my way for the moment. But I do have a locomotive, and so then once I get this tech, I can make a car because I've got the iron wires, I've got the lamps, I've got the rubber, I've got the locomotive, and I've got air. Just need to wait for it. And then the objective would be to move over there, so 15k, 30k, so let's actually get some medium tanks if I can, or plastic, pipe. Actually use medium tanks to make medium tanks, okay. But I want to get the bigger ones because I think they'll be better for the new power setup. I thought I limited that to 1 stack, clearly I didn't. That's a lot more than I meant to make. Oh well. So that's going to make some of those. I want to make... Oh, I think I'm going to make this out of steel. I just realised I can... Okay, before I thought this pipe was just plastic pipe and it was a bit of a pain. Steel rods, that's a lot easier to come by. If I need to, I'll just make 2 of those. And more of those, that's easy. So let's go with that solution. So let's double my steel supply. Well, we'll do, yeah, double. I'll just put that pipe the whole way along. It would have been quicker and easier if I didn't have to move it every time. So what I'm going to do actually is if I put that there, like so, then that can be 2 lots of those. I think that would work better. And then pipe, is that a foundry job? It's a foundry job. So that'll make the better pipe. And since it is just the pipe I've already got plus stone, well, what am I saying stone? The pipe I've already got plus sand, that is the correct recipe. I should be able to just do it like this. What I should do as well is make... So I was making sand for that, which is actually going to not move too much. So that's because of stone brick. So let's put one there for stone brick for the moment. Because I can also make brick from other stuff. and make bricks, for example, straight from sandstone. This will give me a small amount of sand. So let's back this up a little bit. Stone brick from sandstone. So I'm just going to go with 6 of those for now. That's probably totally overkill. Also going to change this input priority. No, let's go input priority left. And then change that to the left. And that's going to be for the sand. So as I come along here, then filter out the sand again. Because this has like a byproduct of sand. So I want to get rid of the sand byproducts and shove it down there. In fact, just even have a buffer. Actually, I probably shouldn't build the buffer quite like that. I'll probably end up having problems with it. Let's build it like... No. Try again. Let's build it like that. This cell, I need to split out the gravel. Now where is my gravel? Gravel should be here somewhere. Immediate spology. Why is it on the metallurgy? So that I need to just trash someplace. Then stone brick. Basically, I want to have input priority on, I guess, this, because this is waste product from that. Which will then feed into making stone pipe. Yeah, so I need to do a gravel on that as well. So let's change this, put gravel on the right. Actually, I guess I'll go that way work. Because I know it's going to be on the far side from that. So split the gravel out again. Stock up on... Actually, what's more important? Guess I want to make both, really. There we go. Now I have a share between stocking up pipe and stocking up underground pipe. Then I have this just doing that. 5 at a time, probably fast enough in the long run. And I have a bunch of gravel there to get rid of at some point. So, new pipe layout. Which definitely I could come back and make this neater at some point, but it should work. Gets rid of the spare stone from that. Gets rid of the gravel that I just don't want. Anyway, with that pipe bit sorted out, I should have the... Actually, what do I need for the better pipes there? Gravel too. Oh, I was going to say sandstone and then I've had gravel. Okay, so I found a use of gravel, so I don't want to get rid of all of it entirely. I can make gravel into underground pipes, that is useful. It's probably not going to be like a massive quantity, but I could take like at least a few stacks. Let's say, let's just go for 10. That fits in one bot. So if I look down here, I was making pipe. Underground pipe's going to be, I guess, an assembly machine. Yep, one small assembly machine, which could go. This could go here. Small assembly machine can have an input, an output, and another input to make underground. I have 4 stacks of those at max. And then gravel just fills up this box here, goes into there. And that will work nicely. So, other good news is the car is done. Now the car needed air, which was probably the whole reason. Actually, I don't know why the car needs air. Pump up the tires, but like you don't need the whole car factory just to pump up tires. Kind of odd. Anyway, I think it was in here, yeah. And I could look at making this as well. Can I actually make that now? Well, I can just do that by hand, so I'll go get some more rubber in a second. For now, just make that. Actually, I don't know what the fuel is. This could be interesting. What do you fuel the car with if you don't have like coal and stuff? Or wood? Fuels, antimatter, don't have. Battery, don't have. Hydrogen, don't have. Cool, I don't have any fuel. Guess I'll solve that problem. So, do I have any of those canister things? Empty canister will cost me some... I don't have it. Nope, don't have that. Well, I have 30 of that. Let's just see if I can make some quickly. Find that canister thing. Oh, I'm actually running low on power stuff. That's bad. That means I've not got enough wind power down. Needs to make sheet. Well, I can probably do that semi-manually, so if I get myself another one of those. Let's look at the next problem. Top up valve, got that. Well, I can't make an empty valve. What does that cost? It needs a small tank. It needs a different small tank. I need this one, which needs those ones, which need plastic. That's fine. So, get some plastic, make a small tank. So, let's see how many canisters I can actually make. 12. Well, so hopefully the car won't burn through the fuel too quickly, so I can make 12 without having to get any more stuff, because I can't make more stuff right now. Then it's 300 hydrogen and 150 oxygen, which is the same ratio as this anyway, so what I could do is... I really should extend this while I'm here, but I could tap this. And what I'll do with those surge things is... basically I want to extend this. Wind power is quite low right now, but... yeah, if I have more of these, then next time it goes up high, we'll be able to get a little bit more power. Anyway, in the context of right now, I want to fill up my canisters. One hydrogen canister. Just going to go there then. It's around there. And yeah, let's put those in. I actually got a lot more canisters than I thought. Did that make more than one at a time? Makes 5 at a time. I didn't notice that. Anyway, that should then give me enough fuel for this. And there we go. That feels kind of sluggish, is it? Definitely feels like it has a different turning radius. I don't know, maybe it's just been... well, it's just been a while, it's not been that much of a while, it just feels different. I'm pretty sure some of the stats are different, but I do now have it, so... mission accomplished, I now have more mobility to get around. And that means I'm more inclined to actually build a base that's a little bit spread out instead of just trying to cram everything into this small space. Because I can run transport belts, I can run pipes and stuff. I've actually got the pipes automated and I've got the transport belts automated, so that will help. The only thing I'm really lacking is those power poles, but I just don't think I have better pylons or power poles available. I mean, I've probably got all the resources, except the insulated wire thing. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Yeah, that's probably from there. Rubber and, well, I'm going to get aluminium anyway. So yeah, the big disappointment there is I need the purple science just to get power poles that are nice. That's a little bit frustrating. So I think that makes for a very successful episode. I got the car, which is going to give me a lot more mobility for whatever I decide to do next. And I got the rubber and the steel industry set up and some other bits and pieces along the way. So I'm sure it's all going to help out greatly in the future. Not quite sure what I'm going to do next, so I'm going to have to think about that. But be sure to like, subscribe and look out for that.